Hafez, the great Persian poet, was born in Shiraz, Iran. We don't know his exact birthday, but we celebrate it close to the autumnal equinox, sometime around October 20th. He was born Shams al-Din Muhammad, but we know him as Hafez, which means one who has memorized the Quran. Not much is known about his early life. It seems his father died when he was young, and his mother raised him. Even as a boy, he loved poetry. He memorized the works of Rumi, Sa'di, and Attar. These poets influenced his own work. Shiraz, in the 14th century, was a center of art and culture. It must have been an exciting place for a young poet. The beauty of Shiraz is often reflected in Hafez's poetry. He uses imagery of gardens, flowers, and nightingales. Hafez became a master of the ghazal. The ghazal is a form of Persian poetry with rhyming couplets and a refrain. His most famous collection is the Divan, which contains hundreds of his ghazals. His poems are full of love, longing, and the search for meaning. Hafez's poetry is more than just beautiful words. His work often has a deeper meaning. Some see Sufi mysticism in his verses. Sufism is a spiritual branch of Islam that emphasizes an inward search for God. Others interpret his poems as celebrations of life and love. No matter the interpretation, his words resonate deeply with Iranians. Hafez died in Shiraz. He is buried in a beautiful garden there. His tomb is a place of pilgrimage. People come from all over to pay their respects. They recite his poetry and seek inspiration. Centuries after his death, Hafez remains a beloved figure. His poetry is still read and memorized. Iranians consider him a national treasure. His words continue to touch the hearts and minds of people around the world.